Now, 12th problem goes like this. On 1st January 2013, Badri of Bombay consigned 100 cases. Cost price is 7,500. Means for 100 cases, he only gave the total cost price is 7,500. So there itself, half the answer is hidden. And at a pro forma invoice price of 25% profit on sales itself to his agent Anil of Allahabad. So Badri is a consigner and Anil is a consignee. On the same day, Badri paid non-recurring expenses 600 means consignor expenses. On 10th January, Anil took a delivery and paid 1200 for Octroi itself. Octroi means again it is a non-recurring. So consignee paid non-recurring expenses and other duties and remitted 4,000 as an advance against the consignment. So here we have even advance, but it's not been bill, just a like of advance means we can take it as a bank. On 31st January, he sold 80 cases for 10,000. So total 100 we are sending, but he sold 80 itself. That too for 10,500 gross sales he gave. Anil is entitled to a commission of 5% on a gross sales and 10% on a sales price in excess of invoice price. So he is asking a journal entries in both the books. So these kind of commission, whatever we are coming across for the first time. So here, when I said about a delegate commission, above we have an overriding or a special commission. So this is an example of this one: general commission, delegate commission, and overriding or a special commission. So this is our special commission, overriding or a special commission. So here, apart from a normal commission, that fellow will be paid on extra amount also. Extra amount of percentage. So what is that? I will explain you. Okay. So now what all the information he has given, first we are going to record it. So here, what he gave, I said we'll record it. So Goost sent on consignment at a CP price he gave. CP price is for 100 cases. He gave is rupees 7,500. Now, is it not easy for me to find out one case? For 100 cases, it is 7,500. Means for one case, if I'm going to go for asking it, then it can't be easy for me to find out. So simply, we are going to go for cross multiplication. So when I go for cross multiplication, it will be, therefore, CP of this one will be 7,500 divided by 100. So therefore, CP is equal to 100. But yesterday, when I was telling you about this one, I said, whatever the profit on sales he gave, that you are going to calculate as a equation. So this is one more method I am telling you. This one, as he gave directly, so I'm finding out like this. If he is not giving, if he is not giving me this one, so I said like yesterday, how we are going to find out profit on sale price, he said no. So then if 25% on SP, he said, so whenever it is given like that, whatever, whether he's saying as a cost price or a sales price, I said the particular price has to be assumed as 100. That is what here I'm going to do. So what is the equation for SP, ma? Selling price is equal to cost price plus profit percentage. That means selling price, I know 100 rupees. Cost price, let us assume this is a new method, one more method. And ninna ela cheppano aa method lo ani cheptunanu kabatti idi. That means cost price is equal to 100 minus 25. Which is equal to CP is equal to 75. We got same as it is, no, Nana? If you want, please check it up. We got the same amount here also. We got CP how much? 75 only, na? So when, as here he gave me direct, I'm doing it like this. If he's not giving me direct, then I will go with the second method. This method I'll follow it. But here he gave me direct, so I'm going for opting this particular method. This is the best method, we can go for it. Got it? Is this clear? So as of for this one, I'm not going for this method. Only for this particular problem, I'm not going for this particular proforma because the sum is given directly. So when the direct solution is given, why I have to go for finding all these things? Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, once we got this one, now next we are going to go with calculating about what is the goods sent on consignment. We got it for 100 cases, 7,500 at a cost price. Now I have to find out it IP price also. No? So now goods sent on consignment at IP price, which is at the rate of 100 cases at the rate of 100 each. So that means how much it will be? 10,000 only, no? Now, when I'm having this one, I should also go for at a CP and I should find out a loading, no? So 100 at the rate of 75, which is equal to 7,500. So therefore, loading goods sent on consignment is equal to how much? 2,500. So we got this one. Okay. Is this clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now this is okay, fine. Now, before calculating a commission, let me go for calculating about what is unsold stock. Now, yesterday, whatever we have done, there he very specifically mentioned us the unsold stock is to be calculated at the actual price. But did he mention anything such so? No. So remember, whenever unsold stock or a consignment stock we are calculating, we should see what is the price we are calculating goods sent on consignment. Same price, it should be applicable here also. So goods sent on consignment, we calculated at which price now? At which price we are going to take? Books of accounts lo cost price IP price ఏ price తీసుకుంటాం?
IP price.
So my consignment stock also I should calculate at a IP price only. నిన్న మనం ఎందుకు calculate చేయలేదు అంటే that fellow mentioned very particularly take it at a actual cost. But every time we should not take it at actual cost. Remember, whenever the goods sent on consignment is calculated at IP price, then the default condition is what? The consignment stock also should be calculated at a
IP price.
yes. So consignment stock, how many we are left over? 100 cases. In that one, how many he sold? 80. That means we are left over with 20 unsold. Right? Now, first I'm calculating at IP. Therefore, value of stock is equal to 20 at the rate of, what is the IP price of each case? 100 rupees. So therefore, what is the price, ma? 2,000. Right? To this one, whose expenses we will add? Consigner. And how? For 100 cases, if his expenses are 600, then I want only for 20 cases, it is how much? So it will be how much? 2 6 are 12. 12,000 divided by 100, it will be
120.
correct. Then I'm going to add whose expenses? Consignee, because it is unsold. So consignee's expenses are important. But which expenses? Only
Non-recurring
and
expenses.
here that fellow paid octroi. Only octroi means definitely he paid only for non-recurring. So for 1,200, for 100 cases, if he's spending 1,200, I want only for as usual how many cases? For 20, how much?
240.
240.
Yeah, 240. So total of unsold stock is equal to how much? 2,360.
360.
Okay. Now, how I have calculated my goods and on consignment at IP price, equally I calculated for a loading, I have to calculate even at a cost price also. No? That means the same thing will be applied here also. Na? For consignment stock also, it will be applicable the same manner. So now my unsold stock, one I have calculated at my IP price. Now I'm going to calculate at my,
CP price.
yes. So consignment stock at CP price of 20 unsold. Therefore, value of stock of 20, what is the CP price? 75. So it will be how much?
1500, ma'am.
Right. And as usual, we are going to add whose expenses?
Consignment.
And I said no, whenever it is a CP or IP, only two things will be affected. One is consignment stock and goods sent on consignment. Nothing else will have any effect, I said. So the price of his expenses will be as usual 120. And here consign is again double time. Why I have to calculate? When I know it, it will be the same. So simply I'm going to post it. So therefore, how much is the price now? Total price is 18,000.
1,000.
Right? So now I have to find out for loading of this one. No? So how I'm going to find out a loading now? How we are going to get a loading price for a goods and on consignment we have calculated. Formula ఏంటి? Therefore, consignment stock loading is equal to IP minus CP. Okay, na? So therefore, consignment stock at IP. How much is the value? We got 2,360. That's it now. Then minus consignment stock at CP. How much we got? 1860. So therefore,
500.
loading is equal to 5. So this is how we are going to calculate. Okay, understand? Now this part is also done. What's the next calculation part? The next calculation part is commission. So until now, the commission was very direct for us. But this time he gave something different. So now that will be the part. So calculation of commission. Now first bit, what is the commission he gave? He said 5% on
Gross sales.
sales. So how much is the gross sales, Nana? 10,500 at the rate of 5%. So it will be how much?
525, ma'am.
Yeah, right. Then what is the second bit he said? Second bit he said 10% on difference of SP
Sale.
minus IP. That is what he said now. SP minus IP. So how we are going to find it is, now how the difference will be calculated is gross sales of 80 cases is how much, Nana? 10,500, isn't it? The same thing if that fellow would have sold, if would have sold at a IP price of 80 cases. Probably if IP price he is selling of same 80 cases, what is the IP price of 80 case? IP price is how much, Nana? 100. So how much would it be sales, ma?
$8,000.
Yeah. So if that fellow would have sold, then it would be of 8,000, right? That means what is the difference now? How much is the extra profit we got?
2,500.
Yes. So these 2,500, that fellow is asking the commission. So on the above 10%. So how much it will be? 250.
250.
Okay. So total commission is equal to 775. So this will be the process he is going to ask you actually. This is the way they are going to ask you. In the examination, this is the procedure they are going to ask. Is this clear, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Take down. Now we'll
Hmm.
get into the sum. Preparation. Actually, the journal entries is asking you are going to prepare because the same journal entries amount is going to change and 2 more extra entries, loading entries you're going to get yesterday, which I made you write. Can I move on to the next page?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, first I'm preparing in the books of consigner. So consignment account, consignees account. Now goods sent on consignment and consignment stock. Yesterday I have showed you if goods sent on consignment is prepared, how we are going to prepare it. Now the same, if the loading we are going to have it, then definitely my consignment stock account and goods sent on consignment both will be affected. Every time we used to have only one, hardly one entries, but now it is not like that. We are going to have extra one more entry will be added in that. So where it is going to be, how it is going to be affected, I'll tell you. So this is my consignees account. And this is goods sent on consignment. And this will be my consignment stock. So just have observation how we are going to prepare. Now things will be the same now. Only few things, 2 accounts will be affected, which will be reciprocal in the format we are going to record it. So particulars, amount, particulars amount. So here first I'm preparing whose account? I'm preparing consignment account. Account in the books of Badri. Badri is our consigner, no? So that's why. Now first immediately I said whenever we are preparing in the IP, my books of accounts also I should go for preparing at a IP price only. So goods sent on consignment, I'm going to record at a IP price. So how much is IP price? 100 cases into 100 is equal to 10,000. Then rest all will be the same, I said. Now here, whenever I'm going to write like this, I said immediately we should compensate the entry, I said. So by Goods sent on consignment, loading. What is the difference? 2,500. So how we got this one? IP minus CP. We are going to write like this. Okay. Now rest all will be the same. That is to bank expenses of consignor, that is of Badri's 600. Then to Anil. Anil is our consignee here. So his expenses are 1,200. Then to Anil, we just now calculated his commission. So how much is the commission we got? $775.
775.
And he sold how much now? By Anil sales is 10,500, but only for how many? 80 cases he sold. So what will be the 20 cases? Consignment stock. How much we got? I said just now, when goods sent on consignment is recorded at IP, then my consignment stock also I should record at which price? IP price. That means 2,360. And this is for how many cases? 20 cases. Is it okay now? Is my voice is clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, whenever immediately stock IP I have recorded, I said we should compensate on which side? Again, we'll compensate with opposite side. So to consignment stock, how much is the difference we got? 500. That is loading. How we got? IP minus CP. Got it? Now please find out how much is the net profit and how much is the total. Meanwhile, I'm just going to draw this one. So particulars, amount, particulars, amount. And this will be my Anil's account. Okay, profit is 2285 and total is 15,360. Fine. $15,360 and here 15,360 and profit is 2258. 2 P and L profit 2285. Okay, now Anil's account is very clear because wherever in the consignment we find Anil, we'll just post opposite side. So that is what I'm doing. First time I'm taking as consignment sales, which we sold 10,500. That's it. Then rest all is what? His expenses. So by consignment expenses, which are 1,200. Then by consignment commission, which is 775, and then we'll have a by bank balancing figure. But before that, in this problem, we have one more thing, that is advance. So where the expenses will be, that side will be advance. I said no. So that's why by bank. This time it is not a bill, Nana. That's why I'm writing bank. So you're going to tell me what is the balancing figure we are getting. Total will be as usual 10,500 only. So bank how much? 4525. Okay, Nana. 4525.
4,525, ma'am.
Yeah, Nana. Now the next one is goods sent on consignment. So goods sent on consignment account. The first time goods sent on consignment was on the debit side. Now it will be on the credit. So by consignment account. Now there I took at IP price. So here also I'm going to take at IP price. But in the trading account, we will transfer at which price? Trading is purely follows the accounting principle. So I have to take always at a cost price. So that means I'm going to take 7,500. Then what about the 2,500? So here I'm going to write as consignment loading we are going to write, which is the difference 2,500. Okay, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's how we are going to take it. Now the same is consignment stock also. Consignment stock also we have recorded in which form? In the format of same IP price only, no? So to consignment account, I am going to take at IP price 2360. But when I have to transfer to balance brought down, I should transfer at a cost price, that is 1860 I should transfer. But what is the difference? How I'm going to get? Same. By consignment loading 500. Then how much will be left over? By balance carried down. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is
Yes,
how we are
ma'am.
going to do it. So that is what we'll do it. So we are following our accounting concepts very particularly. So this is what we say. We are following a rule, but at the same time in an artistic format. So when it is been transferred and when we are taking from the stock is transferred, which is called goods and on consignment, we are transferring at IP price. We are showing to the consignee that the price is 10,000. But when I am going to convert or when I'm going to show my actual profit, I should show my actual profit. I should not show my unnecessary extra profit. So that is the reason, as to avoid unnecessary extra profit, what I'm doing, I am compensating with the loading entries. So in this format, what is happening? Automatically the things get adjusted default. So that is the reason accounts we say as the scientific rules it follows, as well as it is the artistic, wherein we are trying to hide the actual, but at the same time present the actual. Hide చేస్తున్నాము అలాగే దాన్ని present కూడా చేస్తున్నాం. So that is the beauty of accounts అన్నమాట. Now in the books of you people are going to write a journal entries. I'm just recording the ledger postings, but it's your duty. You people are going to write the journal entries, because here two extra journal entries you are going to get it. The loading entries. Okay. So I made you write also. In the previous class, you people have written. So particulars, amount, particulars, amount. And here it is what? In his book, we'll prepare Badri's account, no? So Badri's account, and in the books of Anil. So whatever we have recorded here, it will be just opposite. Here 4 transactions on a credit are there. Now those will come on the debit side, isn't it? So here we are going to write as 2 bank advance 4,000, then 2 bank expenses 1,200, 2 commission 775, and 2 bank balancing figure 4525, no? And here we are going to write Buy bank sales 10,500. Okay, so anyhow, I have written here. So I'm writing the compensating entries also. So see here, consignment account debit to goods sent on consignment account. I'm recording first at this one, then immediately compensating. Goods sent on consignment loading account debit 2,500 to consignment account, which is 2,500. Fine, Nana? At least write these two entries. Then for consignment stock. What is actual entry for consignment stock? Consignment stock account debit, which is 2,360. We are taking at IP price to
Goods sent on consignment.
no, consignment. Consignment account we didn't transfer. We should transfer to that account, no. Then my compensating entry will be like this. That is consignment. That's why read entries. Debit with 500 to consignment stock loading account with 500. This is compensating entry. Please take a screenshot.